practice has gone, and what do you kind of expect as the weather comes, and how the fish can transition and change for you?
Yeah, the Classic this year is in March. I fished both of the Classics that were here before, and they were in February, and the water was still basically in winter pattern. The water never had warmed up, and then when we came up for the Classic, it was just starting to warm up. And I was catching, in those other Classics I was catching quality fish, but I had a hard time catching any numbers. This year, it's totally the opposite. I can catch some quality fish, some numbers, but I can't catch any quality. I hadn't really figured it out, so I'm gonna have to make some adjustments for sure in the next 3 days to try to get the quality it takes to make a run at this thing.
So you think it's mainly setting up as it's a pre-spawn thing right now with the water?
It is. I think what happened is that it got warm, everywhere in the southeast about 3 weeks ago, and the water temperature, from what I've heard, was in the 60 range, in the 60s, for the main base of the lake, and so that now it's back down into the low 50s. And with this warmer weather, it's going to start to warm up a little bit, but I think what happened was a lot of those fish had moved up. Now they're kind of moving back, and they're going to kind of wait, and they're kind of in that waiting period to move up again. And to throw another little wrench into it, about a month or so from, I'd say about 2 months ago, the lake's come up about 5 or 6 feet. So you got some different dynamics that are going on, and I think a lot of those fish are still just kind of holding out, and that's why a lot of the anglers are not catching that quality. I think a lot of them bigger fish are just kind of still tentative and holding on, just kind of suspended. There's a lot of trees out here. I think a lot of these big fish live in those trees, but they're going to be hitting the bank here in the next month.
So what do you think is going to probably make the cut, and then possibly take the top 12?
Oh shoot, I hadn't even thought about the cut weight, but I think if you're not in contention, it's not, don't play the game. So really, to be in contention, I think you're going to need mid-teens a day to even think about it. When last year I was talking with Bobby Lane, and he said he had about 28 pounds or so after the first 2 days, and that put him in the top 5 in contention. So that's what I think you're going to need, mid-teens to put yourself in contention. 12 pounds won't put you out of it, but 10 pounds is kind of hard to overcome unless you figure some kind of largemouth bite out, which could happen. They had a high school tournament here last weekend. It took 19 to win that, but they also had a pretty good sized federation tournament. Only took 14 to win that, and there were some real good fishermen in that one. So it's gonna be somewhere in that range.